The student I chose is a 4-year-old child with moderate articulation errors. He's very difficult to understand at the phrase, sentence, and conversational level due to a lot of initial and final consonant deletions and substitutions. Strengths include he has age-appropriate cognitive skills, enjoys coming to therapy, and appears to understand therapy techniques and cues, and he also tries very hard. He struggles discriminating correct and incorrect productions, transferring sounds into utterances and sentences, and he does not carry over outside of the therapy room. Introducing the iPad into therapy has sparked new ambition in him to work even harder. I introduced several new apps to this child while working on initial consonant production. We were working on the sound pair of P and B. I started with listening to correct productions using the story portion of Articulation Station app. He cannot read yet, so I am using this for auditory bombardment purposes. An app I used for auditory discrimination was Sound Sorting app. You had to pick 3 sounds and sort pictures into the correct column with the matching sound. This was a challenge, but after several sessions, he began to get the hang of listening closely to P or B differences. I then used many features on the app Pocket Artic. This app has real photos that are big, clear, and paired with the word with the target sound highlighted. You can move to the next picture easily with finger swipe, which is nice for the young children. Along with the pictures, there is a pop-up box that shows the side of a face and how your articulators are placed for that sound. I used the record feature and I recorded me saying the word and then discussed how well I did making that sound. You can use a green, red, or yellow dot to score it. This app has the feature of using words in initial, medial, final, mixed, phrases, and sentences. It also keeps score and has visual graphs. Phonics Studio is a similar app using real pictures. It has words with target sounds in initial, medial, and final positions and initial blends. We used it to record my productions and discuss and score them. It has an animated reinforcement when finished. The child started to get the hang of listening and watching for the correct production. He went from 40 to 86% discrimination. We then started having him produce words. I use the Artic Picks app, which shows flashcards for initial, medial, and final target sounds. We worked on his production of P and B in the initial position. After practicing with flashcards, this app has games, including matching at easy, medium, and hard levels. It also has the features of a microphone for recording and playback. The child can then judge his or her productions with a smile or frown face, and scoring is kept. In later sessions, we went back to Articulation Station app and worked on P and B at the word level. We also started to try small sentences. This part had a fun game which one of the target sounds in the loaded sentence spins and you don't know what word will come up. He really enjoyed that. We took the iPad into the classroom to initiate some carryover and played a few of the app games with his peers. He enjoyed showing his peers the games, and they did not even know that they were helping him practice or that they were being a good peer model for him. It was a lot of fun. We also used his peers for a game called Pinboo. This app has 2 buttons, a big O and a big X. They make a sound, and the O is good and the X is bad. I played along and made several bad or missing sounds. The kids had a great time buzzing me and others if they felt the word was not produced correctly. We also used the app Image Spinner while playing games, and we got in more practice of target words or sentences with peers in the classroom. None of the kids looked at it as work. Lastly, we used the iTalk app in the classroom and recorded his speech during circle time and play time. When we listened to it in therapy, we talked about his speech and carryover. My student continues to struggle at the sentence level and has an average production of 60%. Using the iPad in therapy has helped this child proceed forward with his goals. The apps we used were motivating and socially accepted when we brought him into the classroom. My student became much more aware of discriminating his and other sound production by using the speaking and recording features. The practice was fun and engaging because of the real pictures, simple games, and reinforcements. Most of these apps save data, so we were able to compare during sessions. They also have features to be able to add your own photos or pictures, which personalized his work. Even though my student is still at the word level, we have explored ahead and know that we have a lot of opportunities toward working on sentences and conversation using the iPad.